Alrighty, what is up everybody? I'm back with another day of Spyro gaming and I hope you guys are excited as I am always. The day today is January 27th, 2026 and I feel alright. I got up to a pretty fucking late start today. I don't think I got out of bed till like 1 p.m. or something like that, maybe? So yeah, we'll see how today's stream goes, but either way, you know, just running around in the game right now, I feel okay, so hopefully we can get some good runs today. Let me try to do the cheat thing to unlock the places. Alright, yeah, let's head over to Dreamweavers. I'm just gonna go do like a little individual level of Lofty Castle, because that's where my run died yesterday. Just for a little, you know, emotional confidence with that level. So yeah. But yeah, yesterday was a day filled with resetting and grinding. I think I was playing pretty alright, so here's to more of that today. Here's hoping I can keep the vibes chill. And yeah, welcome everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. Tulu, Phoenix, Cody, Elucidark. Hey guys, what up? But yeah, nothing new going on for me today. I did go for a really nice walk after stream yesterday. Go this way. It was my first nighttime ice walk, I guess you could say. And since it had just snowed recently, like there was all this really icy snow covering the sidewalk that had been like plowed by all of the it had been plowed by like all the fucking shit like for the main road, so I could barely walk along the sidewalk. I had to walk on the like the main road. And, you know, anytime a car would go, luckily there's not that many people out, so anytime a car would come, I'd just step back out into the snow. And, but yeah, I got some groceries, you know, had a nice evening walk. It was pretty cold, but, you know, I was good. But yeah, that's about it. I had a nice evening walk yesterday, made some beautiful sausages and asparagus for Sarah and I last night. Dude, okay, so here's the thing. So 2 nights ago, Sarah made, I gotta talk about food, alright? Get ready. We're hopping into it right away. We're like 30 seconds into stream and we're going food mode. 2 minutes. Day will go 5 minutes without talking about food challenge fail. No, Sarah made minestrone 2 nights ago, which is a soup. Sarah made soup the other night. And this is the thing, I made a breakthrough. I had a fucking brain blast about this. I was like, okay, this minestrone is fine, but how can I kick it up a notch? And I'll tell you how I kick it up a notch is anytime I get like a bowl of leftover soup, microwave that, and while that's microwaving, I'll fucking I'll crush some garlic and sear it with olive oil in a pan. So it gets this nice, beautiful, like garlicky oil, and you just pour that into your soup, and a little touch of vinegar as well. And oh my god, it takes an already like pretty decent soup, and it makes that shit taste like fucking like 11 out of 10, dude. I'm telling you, next time you guys have leftover soup, I feel like that strat has to work for like a lot of soups. I don't care what fucking soup it is. Chicken noodle, goddamn, tom yum, fucking chili, I don't give a shit. Try fucking, next time you reheat soup, fucking sear some garlic in the pan with some olive oil and just pour it into your leftover soup. Trust me, just trust me on that. Yeah, that shit tasted fucking fabulous. So yeah, I had some of that last night, like late, after having like a tall can and playing Fortnite with Sarah. It was an amazing, like, drunken late night meal. What's up, Sylvie? I haven't tried lentils and minestrone. Well, you're saying that like you say you know me? You're saying I've never tried that before? We don't have lentils in our current minestrone right now, but I've had it before. It's alright. I like lentils. My favorite lentil dish is probably dal, the Indian lentil curry. Anything besides that is just kind of like eh with lentils. Like lentils are fine in minestrone, like I said. We used a lot of canned beans, like canned white beans and kidney beans in ours. All right, let's work on this supercharge here for a sec. Yeah, been doing that. Gotta work on not doing that. Change the YouTube description. Thank you for the info. I will do that. Alright, updated it. What about you guys? What have you guys been eating lately? Guys, I have today and tomorrow to stream, I believe. Maybe the 29th? No, not the 29th, because I'm flying out that day. Yeah, so I have today and tomorrow to grind out this game before I take another, like, multi-day break. Yeah. So, we're gonna try to grind it out today. Try to see how long I last here. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, I can do every part of this Supercharge good, but the fucking jump here is just ass for me. Yeah, like I just keep fucking it up. So I just need to work on that. Get some goddamn fucking lives up in here. Dude, what happened to the music? Yeah, do it like that. Just keep doing this a few times. Made some chicken tendies in the air fryer, nice. Finally on time, welcome Relic. Yeah, just getting started today, just trying to get comfortable with this Supercharge. I'll work on the one where you go all the way inside. Nope. Balloon recovery? Sure, I can look at it. Not a request? Okay, then I won't look at it. I mean, I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, but I'll look at it, whatever. Gonna get burrito bowls out tonight. Gonna not feeling like cooking. Nice. Enjoy. I might go for this version of the Supercharge today. It does feel like you get the bump more consistently. Dude, I just like, I gotta stop fucking jumping too early off of that. Oh, you got the Indian food? Let's go, time traveler. Fucking legend. Legend at the buffet. That's not gonna work. Oh yeah, it did. Butter chicken, the chickpea thing, and garlic on. Nice. Nice. It's not gonna jump too late on that one. The timing is so, like, specific with this. Minestrone is a type of soup. So do you just call every soup soup? Like no soup has its own name? Like it's just it's a type of it. I believe it's Italian, right? Minestrone. This isn't like an American thing or whatever. If that's what you thought. What's up, EA Games? Yeah, it's like a vegetable soup. What's the disconnect here? I feel like we're talking about the same thing. You're saying, oh, you guys talk about this soup like it's soup. Like, yeah? What? What's the... Are we misunderstanding each other here, or what? Because I feel like we're on the same page, but... I'm just not understanding the static. Shit. Yeah, bro is very confused about soup. What's up, Diablo Scale? Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate that. Alright. I'm thinking let's do a run. No, I didn't hear the alert there. Let me test my alerts here. Alright, Beagle with the 5 gifts. Thank you so much, Beagle, you fucking legend. Holy shit, Beagle and Diablo Scale hyping up the start of the grind today. Thank you guys for supporting. Appreciate it. The Beagle. What's up, Piggy? How you doing? Alright. I think we're ready for runs. I don't know, like, I just did the lofty supercharge a couple times. You guys think I'm ready for world record? Let's see. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm locked in, dude. You can tell, like, I don't know, dude. You can tell I'm way past the point in my speedrun journey where I'm, like, obsessed about this game. I'm just like, I think this is the right thing to do. I'm just gonna do this, like, whatever. I don't know, who cares? I just want to be done. Those speedrunners are like, alright, let's grind this out. Let's fucking do this. Let's do this, send this shit. Let's fucking go hard. I'm like, damn, dude, is this run done yet? I haven't even started yet. Some water. I got rid of the straw, like, that was attached to the lid of my hydro flask. Because it's like, that shit was getting kind of, I don't want to say it was getting nasty, but, like, I don't clean it enough for it to be, like, sanitary, you know what I mean? And I just, you know, it got to a point where I was like, you know, it just tastes like plasticky water at this point. You know, it doesn't taste like gross or dirty, but it's like, maybe I shouldn't be like chugging microplastics with every sip of water, you know what I mean? Like, just fucking, just undo the lid, you know?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly.
Let's get it. First run of the day. Feeling good. Feeling chill. Very chill vibes. I woke up really fucking late today. I got out of bed at like 1:30 or something. Made breakfast, had some coffee, scrolled some reels. Now here I am. Just a true modern man. Modern bitch. You saw some hardcore Jordy fans? Dude, Jordy's like because everyone knows Jordy's the official underdog of this category. Now, I think it's like official to say. I don't think there's any disagreement that Jordy has a shot at world record one day. Maybe not right now, but like one day, like he's on his way to that. And we haven't had someone like that close to me in this category since Saboom, you know, years ago at this point. So yeah, I mean, I can see the Pace Pals like hopping on Jordy's cock like pretty hard. I can see that happening. If I was a Pace Pal and I just looked at the Deo grind versus the Jordy grind, I'd be like, oh, Jordy's gonna take world record first. People say it. People have been saying that, actually. So yeah, I get it. I'm not oblivious to this phenomena.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
What's up, Rhinestone? How you doing? Got a goat friend today? Like, you got like an actual real life goat? That's pretty cool. You have like a farm or something? That's surely not gonna work. Yeah, hopefully, you know, if and when Jordy does catch up to record, hopefully I'll have more fight in me than I did with Composer. Like, I put up a fight with Composer and took back the record like twice, but then instantly got shat on both times and just kind of gave up. So I definitely was the loser in that battle. You know, I could always go back to any percent and try to, you know, put up my dukes again, but I definitely see myself if Jordy gets to that point where we're like trading records or whatever. Like, I definitely see myself putting up more of a fight. But right now, I'm not putting up any fight. Right now, I'm actually quite a lazy grinder, I would say, in this game. I just do like a run a day, maybe, and then like take like maybe 2 days off a week. Like, I'm very mellow with it. I've been playing more Fortnite than I have Spyro. Just getting drunk and stoned and just playing duos or just squads with Sarah and her friends. So yeah. I'm definitely, there's no fight in me at the moment, for sure. I pretty much got that one run that like almost got record like a week ago, and that's pretty much been it for me. What's up, Cray? But yeah, you know, I'm trying to find, and I've always been trying to find my, you know, not be in a hurry to get record kind of dealio. Trying to find my cope, so to speak, with just having a chill. That's why it says, like, in the title, like, for world record and chill vibes, because that's just as important to me. You know, you can't have one without the other. It's like the yin and yang, you know? So trying to find that balance has always been a struggle. Where it's like you just don't care. On one end, it's like all you want is to just get a good run and grind it out and be Mr. Hardcore, and then on the other end, all you want is the opposite of that, where you're just chilling and it doesn't matter what happens. So finding that, walking that between those lines is, like, I think a challenge for me. Always a daily challenge. Yeah, I played Stuart Little too. I remember that game. I had that game. I never beat it though. Yo, Hunter Persian, thank you for the sub, dude. Welcome. It hasn't been playing alerts much, so sorry if I'm late to subs today. So far, I've caught them all. Just fair warning. Thank you for the good luck, Hunter. Trash, dude. I just threw a decent Dark Hollow there. It's fine. What's up, Shadow? Thanks for the good luck. Sorry about that. Had to blow the dandruff off my glasses. Just gamer stuff. Terrible. What's up, Faza? Thank you for the good luck. How was my day? Really slow start. My day's just getting started, even though it's like 3 p.m. or something. Very slow rise today. I didn't get out of bed till like 1:30. I'm glad to have you here, Zelgareth. You were at AGDQ and spotted me? Oh shit. That's crazy. Wait, did we say hi or no? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've always got the feeling that that happens at GDQs, like where like people, when I walk by people, I like wonder in my head, like, do they know me or not? You know, like obviously I don't want to think like too highly of like I'm a big deal, but like obviously I've been streaming and like if you're remotely interested in Spyro Speedrun, you probably know me. And Spyro's like a pretty big game, so it's like I just wonder when I'm walking past like a lot of the socially awkward, like introverted gamers, you know, like which I am as well. I just wonder how many, like, if I get like a look from someone, it's like, do they recognize me or not? Or then there's the other element of it where like I'll get recognized by someone and like I should know who they are because we've met at like an event like years ago or something, or last year even, and I just don't remember. So there's a lot of like awkwardly looking at people's badges even when they do recognize me and be like, oh hey, what's up, what's your username? Oh yeah, I know it. Usually when I'll look at someone's badge, it's like, oh shit, dude, like I recognize you, you know. But yeah, I'm sure you're not the only one. So it's all good. Hard to recognize me with the shirt on, right. What's up, Vorname? What's up, Cardo? Dude, let's go. Hungry? What's up, Chris Campbell? Well, hey, thanks for being here. You're cooking a burger? Dude, let's fucking go, Lockdown. Is it like a fancy one or like a ghetto one? Is this like freezer patty on the fucking flat top, or are we talking like some handmade shit? Some fucking we got 5 guys at home type beat. Trash. Insanely trash. It was from Giant Eagle, from the... what? I don't know what Giant Eagle... You mean you're eating an eagle? Surely that's not what you meant by that, right? That's like the name of a store or something? That's illegal. Did you guys know it's illegal to eat eagles in America, even though they're our national bird? Because they're like endangered or something? Pfft, pussies. I'm just kidding. Oh god. Dude, god fucking damn it. This Artisan sucks. The fact that I'm only 1 second behind on these splits really tells you a lot about why I like running against these splits. I'll say no more. I've easily lost like 10, 15 seconds in this homeworld. What's up, Obungus? Obung1. Obung1. I'm gonna go for this, fuck it. Ah, I got too fucking horny about that. Too spicy. This has to be like an 11:30 or something. 11:26. A good Artisans for reference is like around 11:10. Give or take a few seconds, you know. Sub 11:20, I'm usually happy with that. It's like, okay, we can, you know, realistically record that, you know. But you want to shoot for 11:10-ish. What's up, Panda Girl? How you doing today? Did I ever do a blind playthrough of Wrath of Cortex? No, I haven't. I don't know if I would do that. I mean, I'm sure you guys would like it, but... I should sub-goal another, like, random-ass game to play through, though, to be honest. I should do that. Yeah, just chilling. Just phoning it in, just coasting. My whole, like, streaming and, like, YouTube career is just coasting right now. I'm just fucking playing the game. And that's it. Not trying to make any videos, not trying to grow or... you know, reach a wider audience, you know, all that bullshit. Not trying to, like, really create anything of value, just doing runs. Just defaulting to the speedrunner, like, oh, I'm just gonna do runs. And, like, not very inspired runs at that. You know what I'm saying? Just like, alright, we're just gonna play, and just, like, whatever happens, like, okay. So that'll be today and tomorrow that I'm doing that. Then I'm gonna be taking 3 days off to fly to Houston with Sarah. And party out there. So yeah. Not exactly changing the world over here or anything. But hopefully that's good enough for you guys. Please do not gift me anything on Steam. I'm not interested in that. I know I said like, oh, Red Dead 2 is cool. Like, I let me make this super clear. If you gave me Red Dead 2, I'd probably never play it. It'd be a waste of money. I might play it for like 5 minutes when I'm stoned and like get through the tutorial and be like, okay, this is boring, and then just like turn it off forever. Guaranteed, that's what I would do. I'd like run around, I'd get to whenever the open world opens up, and then I'd run around for like an hour or two, like getting into debauchery, and then that'd be it. I would not make any progress on the story. Guaranteed, that's what I would do if you gave me Red Dead 2. And that's like if I really tried to care about it, you know? How many hours have I played this? Many thousands of hours, maybe tens of thousands of hours of streamed speedruns of this game. Of this category specifically, even. What's up, Shanmania? And I'm sure most of you guys know, even having like 100 hours in any game is like a lot. So to be in the multiples of thousands is like kind of crazy. Kind of crazy for any game. This really put it into perspective for me. It's like, I love Elder Scrolls games, always have. Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim. Each of those games, you know, total has about like 300 hours of playtime. So between all three, we'll say like I have 1,000 hours total played throughout my life, you know, and that's a lot of, you know, me procrastinating homework or, you know, getting stoned for the first time and being like, I'm gonna make a Skyrim character, you know, whatever. And all of that time, all of that, like, you could say even wasted youth. Not wasted for me because I enjoyed it, but all of that time amounted to maybe 1,000 hours. And this game is like on like multiples of magnitude more than that in terms of time spent playing and speedrunning and streaming and stuff. So just think about any game that you've played more than any other game and just like multiply it a couple times, and that's how much I've played Spyro. Spyro 120%. So it's kind of funny because at this point you'd think I'd be better, honestly. Like, you'd think, after all this time, after being like unequivocally the one guy in the world that's played this category more than anyone else, like inarguably, like, you'd think I'd be like, yeah, sure, I have record, you know, that's I think a given for that, but like, I don't know. I feel like at times I do lag behind the competition still a lot. Like, you get that old man syndrome where it's like you have your muscle memory and you don't want to change it type of thing. Yeah, it just goes to show, I guess, no matter how much you do something, like, you'll never be perfect at it. Oh, God. Dude, where's the fucking glide? Look at this. Can you just turn around correctly? What the fuck am I looking at? This is like deplorable. That had to have been like 15 seconds lost there. Oh my God, fucking damn it. Thank you for the good look, Kyle Helms. Thanks for checking that out. Yeah, did you guys enjoy the 3.5 playthrough? Let me know in the chat. I mostly enjoyed it. There was definitely some unenjoyable parts of it, but I would say for the most part, I like 80%, 70 to 80% enjoyed that playthrough. Like, looking back on it now, like, I was a little salty, like, at the time, so, like, I feel like I was a little bitchy, like, in my immediate retrospective, like, conclusion about, like, I don't think I would ever do this again, but genuinely, like, if I practiced all eggs, like, sure, I wouldn't be, like, you know, fucking good at it or anything. Like, I'd still have to bang my head against a few proxies over and over. But when I watched, this kind of blew my mind, when I watched Wed and Silence, records and previous record, respectively, when I watched those, they had like and these are like Spyro 3 like nerds. Like, these are guys that like their main game is Spyro 3. Even they had like spots where they'd have to just try a proxy or like a spot like fucking like 5 or 10 tries, you know. So that kind of like put the category into perspective for me, that it's like, even if I do get into speedrunning all eggs in Spyro 3.5, it would be a good category if I have that like mindset of like, okay, like, I'll never get a good run. Like, I'll always, even when I'm on a good pace, I'm always gonna get to some part where I just have to try it like for like 10 minutes straight or something. And that going into a category with that sort of like attitude, like, oh, it's fine because it'll always suck, I think that might like help me if I decide to ever speedrun it one day. Like, it'll be a good change of pace, like, hardcoreness-wise, compared to how I am with 120, where everything needs to be perfect. That's, like, kind of like the polar opposite. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to just have a run where everything is just terrible and awful and whatever. So yeah, I might revisit it and look into, like, actually speedrunning it. I'm in no hurry to do that. I could consider doing a any percent as well and see if I prefer that run more. It kind of pisses me off also because, like, one thing that I really like about 3.5 is it cuts out a lot of boss fights and minigame and alternate character RNG stuff. But you still gotta play through Sheila, you still gotta play through Sergeant Bird, you still have to do a lot of Sergeant Bird actually in Enchanted Towers, and so it's not like you're really doing a lot less of alternate characters, which was one thing that kind of drew me to that game in the first place as like a speed game consideration. So it's not like you don't, it's not like it's all Spyro, you know, like I in my mind I wish it was. Thank you, Saboomer, for the raid. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I saw the vlog talking about how you're gonna be hitting that grind. I hope the grind went well today. Hopefully you don't want to fucking die or anything. And hopefully me neither by the end of this, you know. We're tough cookies. Eagle, thank you for the gift, man. Whoops. I'm definitely on a bit of a subpar run right now, just kind of vibing. Vibing, kind of trash, no reset kind of energy. But hopefully better than nothing. 127, 125 today. This guy definitely wants to jump off of a fucking bridge right now. Into traffic. I guarantee you that's what's happening on the inside. But if you're coping well, I respect and admire that. Half the battle is an emotional one, as you know. Just cracked a beer, nice. Anyways, man, good to see you back to the Twitchosphere. Enjoy the run, guys. You're kidding. Alright, see if I can get the jump flame charge here. Nice. That's like ideal, but it's just hard to hit sometimes. Ugh, whatever. There's also the boosted jump to skip all of the stairs there, which is like kind of insane, but definitely doable. Bleeding time. I'll keep going for a bit. I don't feel like I'm just feeling the no reset energy right now. Today's a no reset-y kind of day, especially after yesterday, where yesterday I was pretty hardcore with the resetting. Today just feels like a less reset-y energy. I'm feeling the universe telling me not to reset even if this run is ass. But we'll see just how much worse it gets. Right now we're still 121able for sure. It's not like over or anything. What would I say is the hardest strat? Nestor skip is tough. Credit skip is tough. Lofty Castle Supercharge is tough. Those are like 3 of the biggest ones in this category. Three of the biggest run killers, you could say. There's other stuff. Some of the supercharges in this homeworld are really fucking annoying. Like the whole stretch of High Caves to Wizard Peak has like 3 or 4 different like really annoying supercharges. So runs die there a lot. Oh god. That was the worst thing I could have done there. Like 5 seconds for that. Oh, cool. Terrible. What's up, Simpletonian? Thank you, thank you. Unlucky timing there. What's up, TJ? Thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. Oops. Hopefully I got everything. I feel like it did. Get up there. Bad touch. What's up, Jackson? Hey guys, English only, please. Just so I can understand what y'all are saying. Thanks. What language is that? I don't even know. We played through all the challenge mods for Spyro 1 through 3. I played through a lot of them. Probably more than anyone else, or at least like on YouTube at least. But I'm sure there's some stuff I'm missing. Oh, it's Hungarian, nice. Cool. Oh, that's very sweet, Cardos. Thanks, guys. Love you. Shoutouts Hungry. Busy day in the office? Oh, are you talking about me? I wouldn't quite say that. We're just getting started here. But I feel good. Despite this run being pretty subpar, I feel good. Chilling. Tried to get around it. Failed. Can I recite Big Smoke's order? Let me try to remember. I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese. Or no, 2, no, hold on, he says number 45 after that. So hold on, I'll have a number 9 large, 2 something somethings, 1 with cheese, something 45, 1 with dip, and a large soda. I believe that's what it is. I missed the exact numbers of some of the orders, but it's something like that. I got the core. I got the foundation of it. Extra dip. Yeah, number 6, extra dip. There you go. I'm hip. Any other games I want to learn to speedrun but haven't gotten around to? GTA San Andreas, since we're talking about Big Smoke's order, is on the short list there. I'm just lazy. I have all the time in the world to learn this stuff. I'm just lazy. I'd rather just kick it and eat food and get drunk and play Fortnite with my girlfriend than actually commit to learning any of this stuff. Yo, Wolf Dragon. No, you're good, Faza. You're good. You guys are so good. My dear Hungarian friends, I love you. Oops. I could jump out of that and fail. What's up, Alana? You enjoy watching the videos for the chill vibes and childhood game? Nothing is ever subpar. Thank you. I'm glad you see it that. Without people like you seeing it that way, I wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't be able to do this as the way I do, you know. So thank you. Thanks for watching and caring. Love you, Alana. I didn't read the entire message. I'll read the rest of it in a sec. But yeah, regardless of that, I know by maybe some of you guys' standards, this is a common topic that comes up is, Deo, you're too hard on yourself. I'm just a speedrunner. This is just how our brains are wired. It's okay. I realize that by most casual standards, this is still a pretty insane run. Like, that's not lost on me. Even if it may sound that way for how critical I am. But I'm chilling, you know. But point being is that regardless of how hard I may or may not be on myself, as long as my overall, like, emotional state is stable, that's, like, what's important. And I think that's certainly the case right now. I'm very chill today. You know, even if I'm like, that's trash, that sucks, blah, blah, blah. It's just how speedrunners are, you know? It's like, I don't really know how else to put that. The whole hobby is built on negative reinforcement. It's just... and negative self-talk, like... it's just how it is. Like, I don't really know how else to say that, so... Sorry if I ever sound too bitchy or whatever. I know I tend to bitch a lot. In-game and out. So yeah. Hopefully it's palatable enough to still enjoy. That's all I think. And based off what you're saying, I think that is the case. So yeah, cheers. Oh! Okay, we're good. What's up, Tyler? Am I gonna get the sub 120 today? Certainly not on this run. The reason I don't aim for the supercharge chests on that island is because I grab 3 blue gems through the wall, which ends up being faster. Because I can death abuse really quickly on the blue thief. If I grab the spring chest with supercharge, I'd have to like do a really weird strat on the thief to grab all the gems. Alright, a little bit of time save there. Thank you for the good luck, Poopy Pants. Good to see you. Do I think Epstein Island is a traumatic experience or nostalgia? Are you talking about like in Spyro, like the fucking island on Misty Bog, right? Do I think it's traumatic or nostalgic? I mean, you know, I think part of growing up and playing video games... I'm sorry, this is gonna be like kind of a long-winded philosophical answer, but we're in a flight level, so you know, this is the perfect time for it. I think part of growing up with video games is having those traumatic memories of like maybe a cutscene that scared you, or like an enemy that scares you, or a section that's really hard that really makes you so frustrated as a kid that you like totally break down and whatnot, you know? Like these are kind of traumatic experiences. Like, let's not sugarcoat it, like for a child, especially with these crazy like nightmare fuel fucking PS1 graphics sometimes. And arbitrary, like, you know, difficulty spikes in otherwise, like, pretty chill games. So, I do think that that trauma is part of the nostalgia. Hopefully that answers your question. Nice spinners. Will I ever come to the UK? Yeah, maybe one day. Yeah, so many like fucking nightmares about the regenerators from Resident Evil 4. I used to be legitimately so scared to do that part as a kid. Me and my friend Matt, dude, we'd like play horror games, but we were too scared to play them alone, so we'd play them like with each other and like, you know, kind of cut the horror away by making fun of them. It's like, that's such a core memory for me as a kid. So yeah, you could really like, I know like the word trauma bonding, it gets thrown around a lot, but like truly like as a kid growing up with games, there is like a level of trauma bonding that you might have with your friends like playing games. You don't really think about it, you know, like when we think nostalgia, we just think like happy feelings and stuff, but you know, I think it's that trauma that makes a lot of these games so memorable as well, on top of the good feelings, you know. So yeah. I should have just gone for the strap, not sure why I didn't, but whatever. Wasting a second or two. barely catch this guy. Oh, we're good. Where's the Yata from the super chat? I'll check on it in a sec. Sorry, my alerts are kind of fucked up today. Not really sure why. Sorry about that. I'll shout you out in a moment. Once again, sorry in advance if I miss anything. Faza with the super chat says, "We love you too. You should come to Hungary." Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day. I try doing the monitor off, monitor on thing. Okay. Sorry, just talking to myself. OBS stuff. Am I back in the green after that level? Oh, Jesus! Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. This is gonna be like really close to catch the cycle now. It's gonna be like hella weird. Come on, baby. Good. Caught up to it. Good recovery. Yeah, I'm back in the green on the averages. That is true. That's better than nothing. And we are 6 seconds behind this 121. There is about 20 to 30 seconds to save in Metalhead. So if we can stay sub 10 seconds behind up till then, that would be really huge. Very nice triple. Gorgeous. I gotta start grabbing that chicken later. I keep going for that boost there. I always fuck it up. Super awkward there. Have I ever played Rascal? No. I went to see the old castles and buildings in Amsterdam. That's pretty cool, Tyler. It was like, did you visit the red light district or whatever? Hang out with some sex workers and buy some shady weed. That seems like an Amsterdam thing to do. Fun tourist activity. Oh god. Losing time here. If you don't do that fan test part exactly right, you're losing time here. Not bad. Thank you, Eber. Yeah, it's like second nature to me. Alright, keep it pretty even against what I would consider a pretty good bog split on these splits. So yeah. Epstein Island, poggers. Okay. Do. Why did I flame him early like that? Idiot. You got DA set up? What is that? What's a DA? Oh, DeviantArt. I get it. You horny bastards. No, I'm just kidding. Never understood. Why does the enemy, when you exit bog, instantly dies? He and the enemy outside of Night Flight, both... It's like a failsafe in this game where if an enemy is on screen when you're exiting a level, I guess like in the developer's mind they didn't want an enemy hitting Spyro while he was in the fly out animation, so the enemies just auto die in those exact scenarios. Those are the only two spots where it happens in the whole game: the enemy outside Night Flight and the enemy outside bog. Come chat, you need views. That's one way to do it. The plug is so shameless, I'm like not even mad about it. Give me a chuckle. Please. Oh, nice. That actually worked somehow. I thought that was not gonna work. Yo, Drunk House, thank you for the good luck, man. Oops, should have jumped there instead of charge jump. So yeah, a little sloppy, but it's all good. You're not clear how the splits work? You can type exclamation point splits in the chat for an explanation. Basically, instead of comparing to world record, I'm comparing to a recent run and an average run. That's basically the TLDR. What's up, Robert? Nice, we are in the green, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad, not bad. Yo, thanks Samstar for popping in and the good luck and all that. Legend. Oops, missed that red, needed that. Alright, I'll grab it later. Okay, we're probably not going to catch the cycle here is my guess. It's a little sloppy. Okay, we're good. Chilling. Classic. All right, 53.48, not bad. Not bad. It's about a minute and some change behind record. So there is a chance I can 120 this if I have a crazy, you know, end game, but unlikely. I'm going to just try to stay green as much as possible here. This run started pretty sloppy, but I truly brought it back in Magic Crafters and Beastmakers. Which is nice. Nice to see. Usually it's the other way around, where you'll get like you'll grind really hard for a good Artisans Peacekeepers, and then just can't get out of the next two homeworlds, so. Nice to do the antithesis of that. Nice change of pace. Almost. Had the right idea there. Oh god, it's sloppy. So slow. God damn. Time to start cooking dinner. Nice white cheddar baked mac and cheese. Let's go, dude. That sounds elevated. My movement elevated. Living life and I'm hella faded. These fucking flame charges are costing me. Should be good on lives. I think I might have missed the green there. We'll see. I'll be careful exiting. We're good. Clutched it up at the end there. Three lives, that's definitely not what we want. Yeah, we have to take that death abuse. And we'll probably, if no other accidental deaths happen, we'll have to take another death abuse in Jock. I get the red there. Should be 3 reds, right? Oh, no, yeah, I definitely missed a red there. Red fuck when I exit this level. Love hitting that flame charge on that dog there. Oops. Did not expect to hit the ledge there. Okay, I'm gonna fuck up going for this, but I'm just gonna try it anyways. Apparently that's supposed to be a faster cleanup. Obviously I did it, like, not fast, but... If you do that cleanup, fast, and only if you have gold sparks, because you'll get fucked by the mushrooms otherwise, then that is technically the faster cleanup there. Somehow not taking damage so far. Pretty good. Oh, come on, dog. Work with me. Work with me, doggy. Work. Body go to work. What's up, Bruin? Yeah, I'm chilling, man. On a pretty good run right now. Yeah, Sweet Baby Ray's is an American barbecue sauce. It's really sweet. It's delicious. I love that shit. It's basically just like corn syrup. It's just straight up high fructose corn syrup and brown sugar. So good. Oh, they sell in the UK as well. Save. Somehow not losing too much time there, despite some of the sloppiness on the cleanup in the upper area. Red fuck. Thank you, Samstar. Samstar, my goat. There it is. Oh, Tulu beat you to it. Tulu has done been my goat. Well, if it's any consolation, yours is the first message I read. So there you go. We're all winners. You know I'm gonna go for the flop here. Oh, come on! Come on, I should have had that. I should have had that. Good attempt, though. Thank you, Lantris. Welcome, welcome. Trying to move as fast as me, but you only understand how hard it is if you try. That is actually so true, Bruin, and I really appreciate you saying that. That's actually probably, like, the realest compliment you can give me, is being like, I tried playing this, and I don't understand how the fuck you go this fast. That is, like, the truest of compliments. Because I know exactly what you mean. Like, I know that you know exactly, like, what's going on here. So thanks. Those messages mean a lot to me. Like, it's one thing to see a speedrun and be like, I can do that, and then try and be like, I can't do that, and then go back and be like, how does he do it? Please, please work. This might not have worked. Okay. I got really scared there. Okay, focus. I definitely was scared I threw the whole run there. That pause was a little early. But luckily it's a 2-frame window. Oops. Come on, give me that fucking red. Oh! Weird cleanup. The video seems smoother today. It's because if you watched the second part of my Spyro 3.5 playthrough, I had to turn down the bitrate because my internet was getting throttled due to the snowstorm that was occurring. So yeah. But I fixed it now. Alright, pray for me. Okay. Okay. That, you know what? I'll take that. That's fine. Come on, just give me that. All right. Good level overall. Whew. So yeah, Tulu, actually I was gonna do that extended version of the Supercharge, but I made a split-second change because I realized that my jump from the bridge to the fan chests was lower than I wanted it to be. So that affected the way that trick goes, and furthermore, it makes the bump more consistent without having to do that whole turnaround. Normally doing that whole turnaround makes the bump more consistent because it like regulates your speed or whatever better for it. So because I was already low, I made a very split-second decision not to go for it because it was already kind of like wonky, you know? It's like I'll only go for that if the conditions are exactly how I want them. What's up, Kate? Welcome, welcome. Okay, I gotta do a death abuse at the end of this fight. Because for some reason I had like way more lives than I needed. Went a little faster than I needed to here. I forgot to leave the 2 gems that I meant to leave there. Oh, I see what you're saying. I got the life in treetops. Yep, that makes sense. For the intel. Yeah, I saved about 30 seconds on the metalhead split because that split just fucks up on my recent comparison. But it's good though because this is like genuinely like a 120. The recent comparison here is basically like a 120 pace that fucked up really bad in Metalhead, but still had a pretty decent end game. So it's good in the case that I'm like grinding runs and like just trying to get like through it. It's nice to have that like pre-end game time save to like kind of egg you on, you know. So I just really like these splits. What's up, Noxillo? This is not world record pace, but this is, I think, within a minute of world record now. So, pretty impressive run. Oh, that missed. That's tragic. Alright, still a really good cove, even with the missed triple. Gotta wait the grenade here. Just wait. Yeah, losing a couple seconds there, but still a pretty good level overall. Keeping it together. I'm like barely grabbing some of these gems. Yeah, if I get the first try single shot credit skip, then this will save some time. Almost missed him. Not bad, not bad. Oh, it's still a big time save, even with the accidental melee hit there. Very nice. Nicely recovered. 120 pace, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna 120 if I don't fuck up loot. Oh. Yeah, closed head jump scare. Oh, classic. Classic fucking that strat. Get up there. Don't get too nervous now. Thank you, Kate, for the resub. Ooh, that almost hit him. No way, come on. I didn't glide. Oh, barely hit him, holy shit. I don't know if this is gonna 120, we'll see. This is kind of sloppy. Gem RNG. Come on, baby. Just give it to me. Fuck! Fuck!
Spyro the Dragon, you've defeated
GG, whatever. Yeah, that was a pretty sloppy loot. I'm not surprised by that.
How do you feel?
Whatever, it's fine. Still good. I mean, like literally, like in my mind, like 120.59 or 121.02. It's like that's what's the difference? You know, they're both really good times. I'm not mad about it.
You know what they say.
Now, if that was like, if no one had gotten a 120 before and I threw like the first 120 ever like that, I would be super pissed. But since record is a 119, it's like, it's just bong water under the bridge, so I'm chilling. I feel good. I'm coping. I'm coping hard for that. Oh my god. GG's, GG's. That was good, man. I'm proud of that, dude. 121.02 with a pretty bad early game also. Look at that, plus 30 exiting Alpine Ridge on a 121. On like a not even that good 121. This run was probably over a minute behind record going into the third homeworld. And I brought it all the way back to about a minute behind record. Like I pretty much played Magic Crafters, like post Alpine Ridge. I pretty much played high Ks to the end, like world record level essentially. So that's pretty good. The question is, do I want to do another? Do I really want to do another run today? I have only been going for an hour and a half. So, I mean, technically I should do another run. But also, I might just, like, call it, like, say, hey, I got the 121.02. I'm just gonna crack a beer and do some sailing. I haven't done any sailing on stream for a while, so. Just saying. Were any D-Gen RuneScapers in the chat? Yeah, guys, keep encouraging me. Encourage me to D-Gen now, please, now that I've gotten my good speed run for the day. Massive bull and one more run would be terrible. That'd be, it would basically just be me just like fucking around and getting like a 129 or something. Oh, congrats on the music cape, Squirrel. Yeah, it really is good to stop when you're up in this racket. For sure. Oh man, GG's guys, GG's. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to RuneScape. I did my good run for today. I've earned it. GG's. Let me go ahead and clock this stuff up. But hey, I'll tell you guys what, while I'm setting up here, if you enjoyed that run, first of all, feel free to drop a sub, a like, you know, whatever way you want to support me, membership. And also, before you go, consider like, you know, if you had any questions, I know this is like something that happens a lot, is when I'm on a good run like that, I can't really answer every question. So if there was something you asked or you're curious about, or you just want to talk, now is a great time to ask me questions and talk, especially once I take a quick break and grab a beer. Stick around if you want to just chat, talk about speedrunning, talk about life, gaming, all that stuff. The big winter storm that's been happening, food, love, girlfriends, whatever. I'm here for all of that, so if you're feeling like having a chatty day with me, now is a great time to stick around. I love riffing with you guys during RuneScape hours. It's not even about the sailing, it's about the vibes, you know? Oh, I might even turn on song request again, if it lets me. But I'll have to put like a noise. I'll have to like use headphones if I do that. Cancel. Let's just leave those splits there for right now. And move my OBS over here. Switch my title. Oh, I already canceled the splits, that's fine. 120. Oh, it actually saved them. That's not good. Let me exit without saving. There we go. 121.02 in Spyro today. Put my YouTube title. What are you guys saying in the chat here? Catch up with you guys on this. Talk about Pilates. Why don't I compare against the recent 120? Because I just like the 121 splits a lot more. Am I going to be going for any % world record again anytime soon? Nope. Am I excited for any upcoming movies? No, I'm not a big movie guy, unfortunately. Yeah. Sarah's the one that gets me to go to the movies. She took me to see Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and that shit was so funny. Because I ran into 2 other speedrunners. I literally ran into 2 other world record holder speedrunners walking out of the theater. We didn't even realize we were watching the movie together. I was like, they turned the corner and they were right in my face. It was fucking emerald. You know, there's nothing quite like a jump scare when someone that you watch like on your phone, like say for example, you go around the corner, like in a public area, you go around like around the side of a building, or you go around a corner, and then you just see me like face to face with you like this, like boom. Like talk about like, wait a minute, like you're supposed to be in my phone, you know? Like what the fuck? Like that shit like really floors you. It's so funny. You have the same experience like going to GDQs and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of speedrunners in Richmond. There's like a whole Richmond group, like Kung Fu Fruit Cup, Bird, Emerald, Odd Me, There's a few others I'm forgetting. I met some more Richmond people at GDQ as well. Alright, let's get some RuneScape happening here, shall we? Yeah, where is it? Boom. Move that like right there. Turn this fucking shit on. Jagex launcher. Turn my Spyro off. Fucking Jagex launcher, piece of shit. Also, let me make that text have like some gradient on it. Let me just close the subpoints. All right, let's play some RuneScape, shall we? I might turn on song request in a minute, but for right now, I'll just chill with the RuneScape music. Oh, yeah, dude. No, that's what happened, Tulu. I, like, saw these guys face to face that I had been watching on Twitch forever. Oh, my God. Vibes. Oh, my God. Nice and loud for me. It's not that loud for you guys, but it's, like, blaring for me. Let's go. I'm gonna just leave this music going real quick. I'm gonna grab a quick snack and a beer, maybe smoke a bowl, and then we'll get into it. All right. So I'll be right back, and we'll get it. We'll keep the chats going here. BRB. All right, I'm back. What up, what up? Look at that dad bod. Dad bod in full effect. What up, everybody? Let me log in here. Let me update the YouTube titles, so I haven't done that. Okay. All right, how are we looking on the sound? Oh yeah, let's turn up all our sound here. Any music? Where's the music? Hello? Chilling. Actually, I'm gonna do Into the Blue. Let's do this one. Vibes. Fucking vibes. I might even put it on the playlist. So Into the Blue is on here, I believe. Where is it? How do you like favorite a song? I forgot. Eh, whatever, who cares? We're here. Ladies and gentlemen. We are here. We're salvaging. We're just chilling for a minute. Matter of fact, I might yeah, let's keep doing this actually. My cargo hold's getting pretty full filled up here. Shout out Beagle for the gift earlier as well. Shout out Fozzer with the super chat. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's grind. I definitely did. I know I ended it a little early, but I figured like I could keep going, but it's like, eh. You know, I got my good run. I feel like once I get a good run, it's like, all right, just be done. That's the strap. This is like what I was saying at the start of my grind today. Like, I don't have like a passion for the grind, you know? I don't have like this fucking need to like, okay, I gotta get out as many attempts as I can or whatever. I think part of that is I just have so much free time. It's just kind of like, I just play the game when I want to, and if I don't want to play or if I'm like even slightly bored with it, I'm just done, you know? Or if I get a good run, it's like I'm happy just being done. I don't feel this like need to fucking, okay, now this next one can get record or whatever, you know? Who I got in the Super Bowl next weekend? I don't know who's playing. Turn this down slightly. Turn down the sound effects a bit. Wait, hold on. Drop all this shit. Probably gonna go do some, ooh, hold on to the Toad Flax. What is this? I forgot what else I dropped. Yeah, let me go ahead, open this up, grab all that salvage, start sorting it, but also command this bitch to do the helm and sails. Turn around. We're gonna head over towards the Barracuda trial, everybody. It's Barracuda time. Sort the salvage. Seattle versus Patriots. I guess I'm rooting for the Patriots then, because that's what you guys are rooting for. Dude, the Patriots are gonna kill it. Wait, did I not harvest that? Harvest that. Boom. What's up, 2Dank? How'd the runs go? I got a 121.02. Pretty fucking sick. It almost 120'd. I kind of choked in loot a little. I choked the 120 in loot a little bit. But, dude, I was like a minute and a half almost behind, like, going into Magic Crafters. No, not quite. I was like 40 some odd seconds going into Magic Crafters, and then probably about a minute-ish behind exiting, Alpine. So for being so far behind, like, I really made the most of that run. It was pretty cool. So very nice. Very nice. Okay, now that we've docked there, let's head to our house. Or let's actually use a ring of returning. Head over to the GE. Just put all this shit in my bank. Okay, grab some sharks. And let's grab a ring of returning. Rub that shit. Alright. Fucking love this song, by the way. Leave that shit on manual. Gotta feel good. Yeah, it feels alright. I mean, you know, obviously, like, it's nothing, like, groundbreaking. Like, it's not unprecedented to get a low 121, but it's definitely better than most days. I'll say that much. So yeah, it feels good. I feel alright, you know? I definitely do have that feeling like I could have kept grinding. Like, I could have kept going and maybe got a better time. Maybe? But, I mean, I don't know. I feel like my vibe was so chill in Spyro today, like, I didn't want to sour that by getting too hardcore with it. So, I ended it while I was ahead. Probably the wise play. Definitely the lazy play. I'm just in general, I'm just fucking lazy. Alright, who's ready for some fucking Barracuda trials? Time for some drinking and boating. Cheers, everybody. Let's get it. Oh god, grab it. Oh no, I missed it. Turn around, turn around. Backing up. Backing up. Perfect movement. Grab this thing. Got a 40 ounce of Stella. Let's go. I didn't even know they sold 40s of Stella. That's crazy. Where I live, they only have 40 ounces of like the really shitty stuff, like Miller High Life and Steel Reserve and shit, you know. I'll drink a fucking 40 of High Life, but it definitely is not as good as just having a tall can of Mick Ultra for me. Doesn't quite go down as smooth. Yeah, that shit is rough. No, I agree. Like, you gotta be down bad to hit the 40s. But it's also, you gotta respect it as well. That's like peak alcoholism. It's just fucking grabbing a 40 and walking down the street and fucking chugging that. You feel like a homeless guy. It's like awful, but it's like kind of like fuck it, you know? It's kind of cool in like the I don't fucking care kind of way, you know? Oh yeah, Stella's big in the UK. I didn't even know that. Did not even know that. We have Stella out here. It's just not like super duper big. It's the same thing with Guinness. Like we have Guinness out here, but it's not like good. It's just like, it's just an option. Paper bag and shit. Is non-alcoholic healthier to drink? Yeah, absolutely. If the option is between a beer and a non-alcoholic beer, like a non-alcoholic beer is going to be the healthier choice every time. Alcohol is just straight up poison. Like there's no way to sugarcoat that. They tried sugarcoating it back when we were kids and being like, oh, you know, 1 glass of wine a day is healthy. But they've actually recently, the fucking government at least, has recently switched that, that guide, like the CDC or whatever the fuck. Whoever's in charge of state nutrition basically has been like, okay, there's no safe amount of alcohol. It's always bad for you. You know, obviously, I think there's like an exponential effect with like how much you consume. Like if you only drink a little bit, like you're gonna be fine. But if you drink a lot, like it just, the more you drink, like the worse it is for you, essentially. That shark. Sometimes you just gotta eat a fucking shark. Alright, chug a beer. This is a good beer chugging spot. Just a nice straightaway. Yeah, truly, it is one of the most unhealthy, socially acceptable things to do is drink alcohol. I would say it's right up there with consuming fast food. In terms of just like literally, it's always not good for you. I mean, I guess in the case of fast food, if you're like starving, then it's like obviously better than nothing, but... So I guess alcohol doesn't even have that privilege of being able to misconstrue itself as being healthy. Depends on what fast food you have. If you put like pretty much all like restaurants under like the fast food umbrella, like if you consider stuff like Chipotle fast food, which I think a lot of people do, then yeah, I agree with you. Like you can eat healthy out and about in the world, in America. It is possible, but it's generally like more of a smokescreen than we give it credit for as well. I think we can agree on that. Like even at a place like Chipotle or Qdoba or any of these like healthy, like fast casual places or whatever, you know, again, it's better than not eating anything for sure. It's like definitely healthier than that. But compared to just cooking the same thing at home, it's definitely not healthier than that. And I think it's, I don't know, it's just easy to be like, all right, well, this is like, you know, rice and meat and stuff, which is better than like a burger and like some fries. So that's true. It's like, you know, it's like a big spectrum, you know. But even with something like appearing healthy, you know, you got to remember it's all just a product meant to get you to consume it. So it's like, if it looks healthy enough to make you eat it, then that's exactly how healthy they're going to make it look. You know what I mean? But I've always been like a meat and rice and vegetable kind of guy. So I love places like slop bowl places like Chipotle and Qdoba and all that. I love places like that. And I genuinely do believe they're like a much better pick than like a burger joint as far as fast food goes. But are they healthy? Yeah, I guess it depends on your outlook. Let me make my chat. I gotta make like my chat window a little bigger so you guys can see. There we go. That's better. All right, what's the next song here? Let's put on some flute. Hey, where's Artisan Bubblegum? Flute salad time, dude. Hey, bangers. Yeah, fat people with zero sugar. Zero sugar drinks are like a really interesting thing because it's like if your health goal is to lose weight, then a zero sugar beverage is a great way to do that. Like if the alternative is something worse, like a high sugar beverage, then it is healthy from that perspective. But compared to drinking water, a fucking 0-calorie soda is terrible for you. So it's just kind of a question of what we're comparing to, I think. I'll definitely say Coke Zeros definitely help subside like sugar cravings for me. I mean, I don't really get like sugar cravings, but like, especially late at night, it's like if I just want like a treat or something, having a nice little mini can of Coke Zero is like, it's nice. It's nice compared to whatever alternative would have been, you know? But it's gotta be ice cold. That's my thing with Coke Zero. Is I won't drink even like a slightly cold Coke Zero. It has to be like ice cold. Because the warmer the fucking whatever it is, aspartame, whatever, the warmer it gets, like the closer to room temperature it gets, the more disgusting it gets. Like the more noticeable the fake sweetener is. Thank you, Flip Dodge. How you doing today, man? You lost 75 pounds and zero sugars were the GOAT. Yeah, I mean, I think so. Like, if we're just talking about it from a weight loss perspective, zero sugar sodas are like a godsend. But if we're talking about like an overall health, especially we're talking about like our gut biome and things like that, no, they're fucking almost as bad for you as just the full sugar version, you know, in that regard. So I think it's just a question of perspective, what you consider to be good health. And unfortunately, again, like our society is so backwards that we consider weight loss to be like a sign of good health, which is, you know, which is kind of funny. Because if you think about humanity for so many years, is like, if you're malnourished, that's why people would be skinny, right? Like, it's because of malnourishment. But in our world, it's like we live in such excess that like to be malnourished is considered a sign of like, of health, you know? it's kind of backwards, you know? So yeah. So I think it's important to make the distinction between like the goal being weight loss versus the goal being like overall health. Those are like two different things. Want some jungly? Thank you, fucking bro was taken for the goddamn gifted sub, man. How you doing today, bro? Dude, I gotta say, bro, you have been the YouTube gifting GOAT lately, man. Thank you for keeping me fucking held down on YouTube, man. It's huge, dude. I'm always over here fucking whining about my Twitch sub count, but bro is like, bro, like, he's like, bro. Bro is like, bro, I got you in the YouTube department, so thank you, man, thank you. It's kind of funny, like, mentally for me how, like, how the Twitch sub count is so much more prevalent and in your face on the dashboard and on the website. To see your YouTube member count is like, you have to go like deep into your analytics to see that. So it's like, it just ends up being like less of a priority, like subconsciously for me. But it's just as valuable as a Twitch sub. It's literally the same value. Like a $5, you know, YouTube gift. I get the same money like either way, so. It just means a lot to me, man. Those YouTube gifts and super chats and everything, they mean a lot to me. All of that stuff. So thanks, man. And more so, what means even more to me than that is just fucking all the lurks and chills, especially during Runescape hours, man. Just kicking it, fucking drinking, fucking drunk driving the whip. It's fucking chill vibes, man. So much more chill. Such a difference from playing Spyro, you know? Can I get that? No, I'm gonna miss that. Oh god. Slow down. Come on, buddy. We got this. Perfect driving. Well, I'm gonna put on Sailor's Dream. Hold up. Oh, bangers, dude. Such a banger. This has got to be the best song that came out since, like, for any new content that's come out, this is my favorite song. This fits, like, perfectly into the, to the soundscape and nostalgia of this game. It feels like this song could have been in this game, you know, since its inception. Really great song. It just hits you right in the feels, just like a nostalgia game like this should, you know. Content help you through a rough time. You love the Enter the Dragonfly playthrough. Just wanted to get back. Thank you, bro, and thanks for checking that out, man. Dude, it kind of trips me out, man. Like, you know, I'll watch some YouTubers where, like, a lot of their content has, like, you know, I'm getting recommended videos from like 4 or 5 years ago, and that's like the thing with my. Oh wait, did I go the right way? I think I went the wrong way. Wait, go back. Go back. I'm literally missing one fucking box. Go back. Did anyone see it? Anyone know where this box is? I feel like it's over here somewhere. Yeah, like, it's kind of crazy to me that it's like, yeah, there it is you put in all this work on YouTube for like a time, you know, for me that was like 2021 through 2023. I just put out all these videos and playthroughs and ideas of like challenge runs that I thought were interesting, and they still get views today. They still, like, if anything, people watch that like as much as my normal live streams, you know? So like it's this feeling that it's like you've built this foundation, and you're just like, anytime you go live or something, it's just kind of like reconnecting with like the old crowd of people that are just about to go watch like a playthrough from 4 years ago right after, you know? It's really it's really powerful, you know? It kind of just tells me like how far we've come on this website and in gaming and on all this, you know? I think like a lot of that has enabled me to coast the way I do. Oh, you posted the mac and cheese on the Discord? Bro, I gotta see this. Hold up. I'm opening Discord. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, what do we got? Wait, what? There we go. Food porn. Boom. Damn. Oh, it's a video. Yo. Look at this shit, bro. Oh my god. Holy shit. Damn, that's so creamy, dude. If I ate, dude, literally that plate that you made right there, if I ate that, I would have indigestion and diarrhea. Just that little bit. I can tell how creamy and cheesy that is. If I ate just that little bit, I would feel like such shit. I would feel so bad. But yeah, enjoy. That looks fucking really good. Nice little stove stains here. Love that. Under the camera, that's gorgeous. Dude, you got a nice kitchen, man. I can tell by the fucking granite countertop and you got the fucking thing that you put your spoon on. You got it nice. You got a nice kitchen setup. Not bad. What else we got here? Oh, this is Beard's like fucking Thanksgiving food or whatever. What's this? Christmas Eve? Yeah, this is like Christmas Eve food. Is that dumplings? Beard with like the same thing. This shit looks crazy. This shawarma. Oh my god, the shawarma plate, bro. Look at that with the fucking garlic sauce and the hot red sauce. Holy shit. This I would fucking devour. Oh, this is the egg salad thing that Scumbag was talking about. That's kind of cool because it's like coleslaw plus hard-boiled eggs. I'd probably skip the fucking lunch meat and cheese on this, but just like the fucking coleslaw, onion, and egg, I kind of fuck with that. Maybe with a little bit of hot sauce on there, I'd fuck with that. Dude, cut up some pickles and put that on there and you're good. I fuck with that. Oh, look at this ramen. Holy shit. Damn, that's a bowl of ramen. Bruh, that is a bowl of fucking ramen if I've ever seen one. Holy shit. Damn, they got the spicy peppers in there. That's a bowl of ramen. God damn. Oh, these are the the pickles. These are wasabi dill pickles with habanero in them. I got these back in Pennsylvania. Damn, these shits were so good. I'd be chugging beers and just eating these like left and right. I went through this whole thing in like one night. So good. I don't know what is this? Oh, it's just a bunch of like candy and stuff. Milkshake. What is this? Cabbage rolls? This is a Polish cabbage roll. Honestly, it looks really hearty. I would probably really like this. If I was a little kid, I'd be like, ew, that looks gross. But as an adult, looking at how like well cooked down like the beefy sauce and all that is on it. And I love cabbage, so. Deli with the fat pepperonis. That looks like such a silly sandwich. Such a goofy ass. That looks like a Lunchables, but like upgraded. Damn, so cheesy. This would make me have horrible diarrhea. There's just too much cheese on it. Breaded shrimp, jasmine rice, peanut curry. That's pretty good. Damn, what is this? Soup. Threw this together. It's a cream of chicken with a can of chili beans, lentils, diced beans, steamed broccoli, steamed spinach. There are a lot of vegetables in there. Cumin. I like cumin. That looks pretty good. I'd fuck with that. This is the kind of soup that I was saying, like, when you pour yourself a bowl, just on the side, just simmer a little bit of olive oil and garlic, just crushed garlic and olive oil, and then just pour that in your bowl. It takes a soup like this to the next level. I'm not even kidding you. Little ramen. A bunch of pizza. What is this? Strudel? It's a final product here. Looks alright. A bunch of croissants. Dude, you can't go wrong with croissants, man. Alright, I'm done looking at food. GG's. Yeah, did I see some of you guys' food there in the chat? That's funny. Let's do another round here. And let's hit up, let's do sea shanty. Bum, 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 bum. Hey guys, cheers to all my chuggers in the chat over here. I missed the thing. I'm loving the YouTube chuggers, legends. I'm sorry the emote doesn't show up on my chat, but I feel it in spirit. Yeah, those were your cabbage rolls, Fine Cat. I would have fucked with those. I could tell that the sauce, like the meaty sauce that was on top of them, I could tell that that was really good just by the looks of it. Like, I could tell that there was some love put into that. I've never had a cabbage roll before. I'd love to try one. Seems like some fucking peak, like, European type eats. You said that, I believe you said that one was Polish, right? That was from Poland. Almost missed that. About older content, you've spoken to Craig Stitt on DeviantArt and then talking about the side boxes? Yeah. That was like super random because he had just emailed me like one day. You know how boomers do, like they'll be like fucking it'd be like just send you an email out, and I never get emails from anyone. But I got one from Craig Stitt that was like, hey, you know, love the content or whatever. Or no, he had seen like my first Skybox video or something and was just like talking about like, oh, that was really interesting to see a fan's perspective on that all these years later. I was like, dude, like we should like collab, you know, like. And I'm never like that. I'm definitely not the type of creator that likes to collab with anyone, but when Craig Stitt said my fucking Skybox video was interesting, I was like, bro, we have to do the sequel together, you know? So yeah, that was a really fun little collab. Thank you for the GG, Dean. Appreciate that. Oh, shit. So guys, it's what day of the week is it today even? It's like, what, Wednesday or something? Tuesday, maybe? Is it Monday still? No, surely not, right? It is. Dude, it's not even telling me on Windows. I'm trying to click the calendar button, it's failing. Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Guys, how are we doing this week? How are we holding up post-winter storm? Is you guys' area that you're living in still fucked? Or is it just same old, same old? For us out here in Richmond, I feel like it's same old, same old. Like, yeah, it snowed a little bit, but it wasn't like, oh shit, our lives are ruined or whatever. On that Temple of the Eye music vibes. Actually, I'll put on something a little bit more upbeat. What's this one? Way of the Enchanter? Snowstorms are always chill in Canada. Dude, everyone was tripping in the US about this snowstorm. It wasn't even that bad out here. Everyone thought there was gonna be like 20 plus inches. It was like 6 inches of like icy snow. Which is still a bit of a disruption, but it's not like, it wasn't like the end of the world or anything. We thought we were gonna be like snowed in like all weekend or whatever. We're definitely not. Like the roads are pretty clear at this point. Guys, should I put on real song requests soon? Who's down? If I do though, I gotta put on headphones. So that way I don't like bleed the sound into my mic. Oh, come on, grab it. Oh. Sure, why not? Because it'll demonetize my whole fucking VOD, maybe. That's why not. I might have to cut out, when I start doing song requests, I might have to cut out that entire part of the stream. But I'm kind of down. There's more coming this weekend for show, for show. Yeah, it's not like over yet.